Visas in 3 days for teachers and nurses who want to come to Australia. Visas for teachers and healthcare workers are now being assessed within days after the Australian government changed the way it prioritizes skilled visa application. A few days ago, the Australian government announced an adjustment to its visa application process following a discontinuation of the priority migration skilled occupation list in October 2022. So the discontinuation of the priority migration skilled occupation list followed a careful assessment of the relevance of the occupation list against the current labor shortage being experienced throughout the country. This announcement shows that the Australian government will begin to process visa applications from foreign healthcare workers, most especially nurses and teachers, with the likelihood of getting visa decision within 3 days. This is to say, these are not the only jobs in this category that can benefit from this visa process. I will talk about the rest of them later in this video. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Adedigbaren. In this video, I'll be talking about the new turnaround time for visa applications as stated by the ministerial direction given to the Australian Home Affairs. Before I fully dive into it, let's go on a short break. I'll be right back. Welcome back. Skilled visa applications for teachers and healthcare workers are now being assessed in just 3 days after a change to how skilled visas are prioritized. The Department of Home Affairs has stopped using the PMSOL list to rank skilled visa applications as it was seen as outdated and no longer reflects the critical workforce shortages seen across Australia. So this list, which was introduced in September 2020, previously identified 44 occupations on the wider skilled migration occupation list to fast track amid the COVID-19 pandemic recovery. So its use was discontinued from 28th October this year. So the Australian Department of Home Affairs made this known to the public about its plans to prioritize skilled visa applications as a result of labor shortage in the country. So this new change applies to the existing submitted visa applications, those that will be newly submitted, and some other types of visa. The new visa process favors applicants who apply to jobs highlighted in the shortage occupation list, and these include medical technicians, counselors, medical scientists, social workers, psychologists, child care center managers, among others. There are visa types covered in this new change, and they are to be attended to in order of priority. So basically, the healthcare and teaching profession workers topped, and they are eligible to apply under different visa options as may be required. The most popular visa route for many of the applicants is the skilled independent visa. So this pathway has 3 streams, but the Home Office has stopped the skilled independent visa stream for New Zealand for now, which means that applications will no longer be accepted not until July 2023. This visa stream is specifically for applicants applying from New Zealand. However, the other visa channels remain open for eligible applicants. So for you to be able to see if the occupation you are currently registered in is covered in this updated shortage occupation list, you will need to perform a quick search on the Australian Home Affairs website to be sure of that. I've taken my time to check the list, and there are many jobs captured on the list, and it will be of benefit to you if you can check and from there follow up on what next to do. I have attached a link to the shortage occupation list under this video for you to check it out. And to really help you navigate the website to search if your occupation is covered, kindly check this. So basically, these are the visas that are available to individuals who qualified to work or train in an eligible skilled occupation in Australia. So basically, these are the visa options that are available to them. Just like I told you earlier in this video that I would give you a link to where you'll be able to search for your job and see if it is captured in the skilled application list. So if you're able to find it, then they will also give you the types of visa that will be required of you to move to Australia. All right, so basically I just want you to pay attention to this as we'll be exploring them together so that you have a head start and know what next to do. All right, so let's start with this employer nomination scheme visa. All right, if you click on it now, of course I'm going to drop the link under this video so that you can easily follow up. So the very first one here now is employer nomination scheme visa. All right, then we have regional sponsor migration scheme, skilled independent visa, skilled nominated visa, training visa, temporary skill shortage visa. All these visas now, you can take your time to just go through them. So when you go through them, you know what kind of opportunities are in there for you as a person. All right, and for you to be able to know the kind of visa that you'll be required will be dependent on your job. All right, so here now you can easily perform a job search. So let's assume you're searching for an accountant. So let me do a live search so that you can get to see what I'm talking about. Here you are not to select visas. Let's just search so that I get to see if the type of visas that will be available for this. So you can see now I've performed a search on accountants. So is the accountant general you are looking at now. So you can see, so the Australia New Zealand standard classification of occupations code. So this is it. So then visa. So under this one now we have the employer nomination scheme visa. So you can read the caveats that apply to this. All right, so skilled independent point tested visa. So if you are an accountant general or whatever, then these are the visa options that are available for you to move to Australia. We have the skilled nominated, we have training visa, temporary graduate, and the like. So these are the visa options that are available. All right, now in the assessing authority we have CANZ, CPAA, and IPA. This IPA is the Institute of Operational Accountants. For you now, if you are going through this pathway, let's assume you're an accountant. Of course, if you click through any of these three assessing authorities, you get to see how you are going to go about it. It's very simple and straightforward. Okay, so it's just for you to be able to follow it through, and then from there start your application. All right, then corporate treasurer. If you're a corporate treasurer, the same thing. These are the visa options that are available for you. These are the assessing authorities, so click on any of them that you want to access with and then go ahead. If you're an external auditor and the like, so finance manager, management accountant, you can see taxation accountant. So if you're an accountant, it basically means that Australia needs you. Okay, you're able to check for accountants. So let's say we want to check for what job application can we search for now. Let's say you are a makeup artist. Okay, makeup artist, let's search for that. Let's see if it is covered under this skilled worker visa. Okay, so yeah, you can see makeup artist is even there. So these are the types of visa options that are available for you. So you can see skilled nominated, training visa. These are the types of visa available. So and this is assessing authority, TRA. Okay, so that's how to perform the search. So after performing your search, and you get to see that the job you're applying for is captured in the skilled occupation list, it is now left for you to be able to know what next by going to the assessing authority and know what their requirements are. And from there, you'll be able to know what next to do. And if it requires you to, start looking for a job, of course, I'm going to do a video on some of the websites that you can even, search for a job to get an employer or a sponsor in this case. That's basically what that means, or rather what that is. So I leave it to you to be able to continue from where I've been able to research. So from there you should be able to find a headway around it, and then and also if you're a medical lab scientist, of course the instructions are there for you to follow and start your application. So that is that. So let's talk about the processing time. The visa processing time. Processing on hand visa application is a government priority. We are working to reduce the time it takes to finalize visa applications. We are increasing the number of staff processing applications, and we will continue to bring more staff on board to perform this critical work. So we are prioritizing the processing of visas lodged by people outside of Australia, including temporary, skilled, students, and visitor visas. This is to make sure more people can travel to Australia to fill the critical skill shortages across the country. So they are telling us these are the actions they have taken to improve processing times. So we have focused resources on visa processing, focus on offshore skilled student and visitor visas, so that more people can travel to Australia. We are reviewing our processes wherever we can. We aim to streamline the processing of applications without compromising program integrity. So when we things improve, it is expected that the processing times will improve in the coming months, and visa processing times are published on the website as new data is available. We have a large number of older cases on hand as well as increasing numbers of new applications. We are working through these as quickly as possible. So processing times are currently impacted by those older applications, but this will improve once we have worked through them. So guys, what are you waiting for? I hope you enjoyed my video, and if you have any questions, feel free to use the comment section, and please don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. See you in my next video. Thank you for watching.